I remember watching something once. It was an interview you were doing where you said, everybody who stops me on the street wants to talk about Shark Tank, and I just want to talk about basketball.
Right.
So let me lead.
Oh, great. Now
saying,
you want to talk about basketball.
What the fuck happened, man?
I have no idea.
Wait, is that for real?
No, I'm lying.
But like, it's beyond.
If I had any influence,
But so just to lay things out for people who might not know, because literally the last time I saw you, I think it was about fresh news that you had sold your majority shares in the Mavericks, and you're like, it's a great situation where I sold the team, but I still have operational control.
Basketball, yeah, that was the mission.
But what part of basketball do you control, and what do you not?
I don't
control?
anymore, and I haven't for a while.
So you relinquished all of it.
I didn't relinquish. They kind of
muscled it out of you.
Yeah, I wouldn't say muscle, but the majority owner, Patrick Dumont, decided that he was comfortable with Nico Harrison, the general manager, and the team he had put together, which is his choice.
His choice.
I mean, and you can't totally argue with him because we went to the finals.
Yes.
Now I could tell you, but yeah, it was his choice, and he made his choice, and so I'm just a fan now.
You were in the position of having some.
That was when I originally sold the team. That originally was what was supposed to happen.
Okay.
And then over time, and initially it was, and then over time it was like, okay, and Nico we trust, and so here we are.
So I have to imagine that of course we're talking about Luka being traded, which was, I think, in like, we're not, similar-ish in like the biggest trade in American sports that I remember Herschel Walker being traded. Remember that when you were like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
It was crazy.
That turned around the Cowboys. It was great.
But like, I imagine your phone blew up a lot.
Well, I was in Florida at a conference, and I don't know, 11 at night or whatever it was.
Yeah, it was late.
Yeah, and I get a text. And it was from our general manager, and I thought he was asking me what I thought. And then I realized very quickly he was telling me what happened. And I told him I didn't agree with it, and da-da-da-da-da, and various reasons, but it wasn't my decision to make.
Wow.
Yeah.
And for people on the outside, I know a lot of people in Dallas, it was pretty well reported, were very upset.
Oh, yeah. My family, my daughter was at a party and, had to hide.
Really?
When it came out. Oh yeah, and still, like, I was here at South by Southwest. I was at the premiere of The Accountant 2, great movie, by the way. And somebody started yelling, "Fire Nico!" I'm like,
wow. But
it's like the new "Let's Go Brandon."
yeah, exactly. Shit. But this is like, it's so insane to people that when you have, Luka's a legit like generational talent.
You don't have to convince me.
But it's
yeah. I don't get it either.
You don't get it either.
No.
And it is one of these things that, as people have said early on, like, time will tell. Like,
yeah, that's the way all trades work.
Yeah.
Look, 2004, I let Steve Nash walk, and he won 2 MVPs the next 2 years. But the good news was he beat us in the playoffs the first year after he left, and then we made it to the finals and won a championship. So it kind of covered all that.
Is it hard being in that position to go, this guy, you like the guy, you go, this is a skilled guy, but you have to look at a team's needs? And
it is, right? Because you develop personal relationships, with them. And like, I loved Luka, right? We weren't best buddies, but I would text him all the time and DM him and, try to, I would give him all these motivational quotes, even gave him books to read and stuff to read, and so we had a good relationship, got along great with his dad. I was just as dumbfounded as everybody else.
Yeah. And then the current rumor mill is that they're going to talking about waiving Kyrie.
What?
Yeah, man. You don't watch the rumor mill?
I don't watch the rumor mill.
Yeah, man.
No, there's no, that make no sense whatsoever.
Neither the first one.
What?
The fucking Luka going.
Well, yeah, but okay, you're right.
That didn't make sense.
And I love Kyrie too. Maybe they're just trying to get rid of the people I like, right?
Yeah, maybe that's the whole mission.
Somebody comes in, takes over a company, gets rid of the old guys.
Maybe you need to do some reverse psychology and talk about guys
how awful they are.
Yeah.
See if they keep them. I love Kyrie actually.
Yeah, no, he's amazing.
He's a good dude too.
Amazing talent.
He's a really good. Both those guys are really good guys.
All right, now Christina's like, all right, I don't know anything about basketball.
No, I know this guy, Luka, because he's my tribe, right? What is he?
Slovenian.
Slovenian. Yeah. I get it.
Speaks better Spanish than English, too.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Shut the front door.
Yeah.
Seriously?
He played for Real Madrid.
And when he was 13, he moved to Spain.
Yeah.
Didn't know the language, learned it, speaks English, Slovenian, all these. Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Kobe was like that, too, with Italy, right?
Yeah.
Kobe, he spoke great Italian. I'm excited. I really want to see this guy. Like, I'm so excited to watch what happens. Like, I'm such a fan of his and this story. I mean, I just want to see what, I know we're not allowed to cheer for the Lakers here, but I just want to see what happens with him. You know?
Yeah, it's just brutal. It's painful no matter how you look at it.
Yeah.
So
all right.
It's like talking about it's just, like a pet dying.
Mark.
Yeah.
I know, I'm in mourning kind of still.
I understand. Hopefully.
But they paid me to buy the circus. And so,
That's true.
I just look at my bank account and feel better.
There you go. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about, dude.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Ooh, hey Jeans, did you enjoy that highlight? Why don't you have one more click of fun around here? I don't know. Click here or here. Try it out. Have more fun. Why don't you subscribe? That way, every time a video drops, you can be notified. You can send it to your grandmother. You're not going to miss a moment of denim, okay? Try it out.